For every industry, technology is sort of entering and creating a very important role.
Okay, hi, my name is Esther. I majored in accounting and finance when I was in university, and I've been working in banking for the last 4 years. What had happened was I work in the digital arm of a major financial institution, and I had been working on digital products for like 2.5 years. What I found was that for a lot of product owners and developers, there seems to be a communication gap that was impeding a lot of collaboration. It really piqued my interest because I really wanted to be able to do a lot better. I wanted to be more effective in my role. So that's when I decided I'm going to take some time off and I'm going to actually complete the coding bootcamp. Even though the Next Academy Full Stack Web Development Bootcamp was conducted in Ruby, what I walked away with was a lot of basics of computer programming. So when I went back to work, I was actually able to collaborate with developers in solutioning. Now, when anyone says to me, oh, that can't be done, when I'm trying to propose a new feature, instead of the conversation ending there because I don't know enough to continue further, it's a start of actually figuring out what is a feasible solution. So right now, I'm actually a freelance Rails developer with CoinGecko. It's basically a company that provides services, products for a 360 overview of cryptocurrency. What I work on most of the time is cryptocurrency exchange API integrations. Getting a freelance role or just getting a job, networking is very important, but on top of getting the job and then after that keeping the job, I think for a lot of students, when you first finish bootcamp, there is this very normal feeling like, yeah, I just finished bootcamp, but I have zero real-life experience. So what might happen is you don't feel so confident, and for that, I completely understand, and instead what I chose to do was recognize that yes, I have zero real-life experience for development, but I tried to make up for it in other ways. Now when I work with CoinGecko, the tech team, I try as best as possible to be independent, so I won't ask questions right off the bat. I try to find things out myself. When you get your first role, remember to give it everything you've got. You probably can't give a lot in terms of development experience, that's very okay, but remember there are so many other things you can give in order for you to be a valuable contributor to the team. So your attitude, your willingness to keep learning and not giving up, it's all going to actually build you into not just a great junior developer, it will also aid you once you become a senior. I would say for a lot of traditional industries, it could be property, it could be pharmaceuticals, technology is slowly, inching its way to become a necessity. And it's really great if people who are in those spaces choose to boost their skills by not just having the knowledge of that industry, but pairing it with some sort of technological ability. I actually really enjoy coding because it was the one thing that boosted my problem-solving skills tremendously. So that's why I think it actually transcends industries. I do think fresh graduates should learn how to code because it forces you to take a big problem and you break it into bite sizes and you address each one systematically. It's a skill that you can use just everywhere, day to day. I think actually everyone should learn how to code, but that's kind of a tall order.